hit that subscribe button and the bell icon beside it to check out our latest videos before anyone else. Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the complete review of Mi A1. To keep it simple, I can say this is like my dream phone. It's made by Xiaomi, but its software is powered by Google. We get the best hardware and pure stock Android at a very reasonable price. Now Xiaomi has launched this phone in India only in one variant in 3 colors: black, soft gold and rose gold. I prefer the black. It's sold at 14,999 on Flipkart, mi.com, Mi Home, and will be sold in other offline markets in few months. This is the box, and in the box you get the phone, SIM card ejector, some documentation, power adapter and a USB Type-C charging cable. Usually Xiaomi breaks at least one record with its new phone. That happened once again. As of now, this is the first phone under 30,000 rupees to sport a dual camera setup with a telephoto lens. Now coming back to the phone, this is how it looks. It has a complete unibody metal design with black antenna bands to give it a more seamless look. It has a flat back with curved sides and rounded corners with a 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on the front. The metal chassis is extended beyond the display, so unless it falls on its face, it might not break easily. I know it looks huge, but it's slim at 7.3 mm and feels very light, though it weighs 161 grams. In terms of design, it resembles the iPhone 7 Plus and the OnePlus 5 a lot with its dual camera setup. Probably because of this setup, they had to increase the forehead of the display. And to make the design look symmetric, they might have increased the chin too. For me, it looks odd and kinda bad to have huge borders at the top and bottom. Fingerprint scanner on the back is easily accessible with the index finger, and the capacitive buttons below the display have backlighting. Power and volume buttons are made of metal. They are sufficiently elevated and have a good tactile feel to them. Even the SIM card tray is very well built. Just like all the previous Xiaomi phones, Mi A1 comes with all the essential sensors including gyroscope, compass, LED notification light, fingerprint scanner and IR blaster. It is missing NFC and radio though. Many might miss the radio on this phone. In my testing, fingerprint scanner was easy to set up, it's fast and accurate. IR blaster works as expected, we get the Mi remote app to control it. We can also use other third-party apps like Peel. It has a USB Type-C charging port and it has OTG support. Yes, I've tested it and it's working. It supports dual SIM and VoLTE works right out of the box. We can even make video calls directly from the phone dialer. I didn't have any issues with call quality or signal reception. On the left side, it has a SIM card tray that houses a nano SIM slot and a hybrid SIM slot. So you can either use 2 nano SIMs or a nano SIM and an SD card up to 128 GB. It has a 5.5-inch LTPS display with a Full HD resolution. Display has a cooler tone to it. It's sharp and bright. It has good sunlight legibility with a maximum brightness of 450 nits. On the rear, it has dual 12-megapixel cameras with a dual-tone dual LED flash. One of them is a wide-angle camera and another one is a telephoto lens that offers lossless 2x zoom. It also supports portrait mode to take some awesome shots. On the front, it has a 5-megapixel camera. This phone has one of the best and stable cameras in the price segment. Most of the time, colors are very close to the natural colors. Auto HDR works well, sharpness, dynamic range and exposure control are all good. It suffers a little in low light, but it's manageable. Front camera is as wide as Redmi Note 4, selfies look great. In low light, it does a decent job with good colors and bright images, but it has exposure issues. Portrait mode works really well, better than Moto G5s Plus and the Lenovo K8 Note. It even has lot of modes and filters to play around. Using the rear camera, it can record video in 4K, but it doesn't have any stabilization. So if you move around while recording video, footage will become very shaky. I'll post a separate camera review, so check that out for sample shots and more information. This phone sports a Snapdragon 625 processor with Adreno 506 GPU, 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. You get about 50GB of free space. It also supports adaptive storage, so you can insert an SD card and use it as internal storage too. These are the benchmark scores. This processor is built using the 14nm FinFET process, so it's power efficient and has no heating issues. It even comes with a dual layer graphite sheet on the back, which is supposed to reduce the body temperature at least by 2 degrees. and it seems to be working. While gaming, maximum temperature I've seen was 43 degrees. There was no lag and no heating issues in most of the high-end games. Everything was super responsive and very snappy. One of the highlighting features of this phone is software. It is running pure stock Android based on Android 7.1.2 right out of the box. It will receive regular updates directly from Google. It will receive Android 8.0 Oreo update by the end of 2017, and it will also get Android P update in 2018. There is no bloatware, just few apps from Xiaomi which can be uninstalled. Memory management is good and switching between apps is very snappy. So far I didn't have any issues in terms of software. As it's running pure stock Android, we don't have any options for customization or any new features. We just have the split screen mode, fingerprint gestures to pull down the notification bar, ambient display for notification, and we can press the power button twice to open the camera app. That's all. I wish it had some gestures or customization like Moto phone or the OnePlus phones. The only thing from Xiaomi on this phone is the camera app, and it is integrated with the Google Photos to make everything look very seamless. This phone has an audio jack and a mono speaker at the bottom. It has a 10V smart amp paired with advanced direct HD sound algorithm for speaker and a dedicated amp for the headset. Speaker is loud and clear, one of the loudest one I've heard these days. Audio and headset was disturbingly loud thanks to the dedicated amp. It can even drive heavy headphones. I felt audio was loud, nothing exceptional. Lenovo K8 Note still offers better audio experience on headset. This phone is powered by a 3000 mAh non-removable battery. It doesn't support fast charging. It comes with a normal 10 watts power adapter and a USB Type-C charging cable. It takes 2 hours to charge the phone completely, and on normal usage, I got 5 to 6 hours of screen on time. This is not a perfect phone, but for the price, this is definitely the best choice. It looks premium, comes with the best cameras, pure stock Android, decent performance, good battery life, and no heating issues. This is indeed a very well balanced phone. Xiaomi phones have always been a great value for money, and now with its cameras and Google's collaboration, this has indeed become the best phone in its price segment. As of now, the limited stock, weekly flash sales are the only bad things about this phone. Rest is all great. This is definitely the phone I'll buy, and I'll suggest to anyone under 20,000 rupees. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, complaints, compliments, or want me to make any specific video, shout out to me by commenting below this video and I'll try to do it as soon as possible. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.